I am back from my international vacation. I am feeling relaxed, and now it's time to get back to work on this weight loss journey thing. Hi guys, welcome to my channel if you are new, and welcome back if you've been around here a while. I am Kendra. This is Kendra Creates. This is my space for sharing my weight loss journey with you. Hopefully I can help you out along the way if you're on one too. I do lots of commentary on this channel based around health, wellness, fitness, stuff like that. Also, you'll learn about me along the way. So if that stuff sounds good to you, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. So, you guys, I just got back from my 1 week international vacation, and boy, was it amazing. There will be a travel vlog coming out really soon, so don't you worry. And I will also do a separate like tips and tricks video if you plan on traveling, because when I travel, I try to do it as inexpensively as possible because I do it so much. All right, guys, so we are going to get straight into this video, and I'm just talking about everything, and I have a lot to talk about. So, right. Usually my week starts on Saturday, but I just got back on Monday evening, so this is going to be an extended week. And spoiler alert, yes, I did gain weight, of course. But we're going to get into all of that, okay? So, the first thing that I want to talk about is bringing Saxenda with you. Okay, so a lot of people are always asking the question about bringing Saxenda on a plane. How does all of that work? So, I always bring medication every time I take a trip. I do not want to be without something that I may need, so I always bring all types of medication, my prescribed medication, as well as over-the-counter medication. I'm talking about stomach medicine, headache medicine, every kind of medicine, okay? Because if I get sick or I'm not feeling too well, I don't want to like ruin my vacation because of that. So I make sure that I'm prepared with my medicine bag. So what I did was I brought 2 pens along because I was gone for a week and I am on the largest dose. 1 pen only lasts, what is it, 5 days? 6 days, yeah. Okay, so that's what I did. Brought 2 pens along. Once they are out of the refrigerator, they can last up to 30 days. We know that. That's fine for them to be at room temperature. I also brought my needles along. I put those just in a little small snack size Ziploc bag. So I brought those needles along with me. I also brought an empty medicine bottle to put the sharps in. And what do I need to bring through TSA? You just bring your medicine bag. Make sure that you bring all medication with you in your carry-on or your personal item. They did not ask to see my medicine. I didn't ask. Totally forgot it was in there. They don't really care. Like, it's medicine. And if they did, they would pull you to the side, because I usually get pulled to the side because I have some kind of food or something in my bag. And while they're doing their little scan through or whatever, and then they'll ask you about it, and you'll just tell them, this is my prescribed medication. Did I bring my prescription? No, I didn't. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, they can like Google it and see that it's a prescribed medication. It's not a controlled substance. Like, no one's tripping off of it. It's literally medication. So make sure you bring your meds if you are traveling. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. So I know a lot of people are worried about eating, and I was not worried about eating. And the reason why I wasn't worried about eating is because, baby, I'm on vacation. I'm going to eat whatever I want. I'm going to eat whenever I want. And that's just how it's going to be. Saxenda is helping me to eat less. So that's all good for me. Like, I try to get in my veggies when I can. I would say that most places have salads available, vegetable dishes available that we ate at. So I had no problems really at all getting in my veggies. And so what we did was we had like apartment style hotel or whatever. So there was like a kitchen in there. There was a stove, dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave, everything that you need to cook. So we did get a couple of things that we could prepare and stuff like that, in which we did maybe like 2 or 3 times. The other days we were like eating leftovers, which is fine for me. I don't mind leftovers at all. So I pretty much ate whatever I wanted to. I indulged in sweet things. I indulged in savory things. I feel like I made better choices because with dinner, I definitely got my vegetables. I definitely ordered a salad. It's vacation, boo. And I always expect to gain weight because every single time I've traveled in the year 2022, which I did a couple of times, make sure you check out my travel vlogs, I gained weight. It was no big deal because I was literally back down a week later. Most of it is like water weight from the salt, from whatever you're eating. And then the other, it's just gonna come off just naturally once you start eating like you normally would, once you start getting back in the routine of exercising like you normally would. But speaking of exercise, so I always make sure to get a hotel with a gym. And I did get a hotel with a gym. It wasn't a very good gym. In fact, it was pretty awful, but it did have basic cardio equipment and it did have some free weights, but it was me. I was the problem. I was the reason why I didn't go to the gym. I only went one day. Yeah, I know, pretty sad. I had the opportunity to go, got in Tuesday afternoon, and I was really just tired from the plane trip and everything. So I know I wasn't exercising that day. But I really had realistically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I had 5 days realistically of opportunities to work out, and I only chose one day to work out. It was fine with me. And the reason why it was fine is because I was very active. One day, I got over 20,000 steps in. Like, we were very active. I'm talking about heavy on the sightseeing, like heavy on the walking. We depended on public transportation. So it was a lot of walking to the train or walking from this bus stop to that bus stop. So it was heavy on the walking and heavy on the activity. So I was very, very happy with my physical activity. And it's not like I just stayed in a room or like I wasn't doing any type of activity at all. So I didn't really sweat the fact that I only worked out officially like one day. It's vacation. Like, don't stress. Enjoy yourself. Like, that is what a vacation is for. I'm not saying like put all your principles to the side. If you want to exercise, make sure you do that. If you want to eat lighter fare, make sure you do that. But also, if you don't want to exercise, don't. And if you want to enjoy and indulge, enjoy and indulge. It's literally like a couple of days out of an entire year. There are 365 days in a year, and this was only like 7 days out of the year. So will those make a large difference in the grand scheme of things? No, it will not. Because we need to learn moderation on this whole weight loss journey, lifestyle change thing. And that is what kills people, their inability to moderate. Like, it's either all or nothing. It's like either I eat all the goodies, I eat all the sweets, the treats, the snacks, the carbs, the refined sugars, or I eat all the greens, drink all the smoothies. And it doesn't have to be that way at all. And it should not be that way at all. You should live life how you can live life. I would say, realistically. Now, I know that side effects are an issue for a lot of people. They're pretty much gone for me. And with the routine that I have with the Miralax and the Metamucil, I go wonderfully. Even traveling, I was surprised that I was fairly regular. I was so happy about that. But I would say if you are worried about having side effects while you're traveling, that is something that you should speak with your doctor about, because you shouldn't stop your medication. Like, if your side effects are that bad to where you can't function normally and you're scared of being sick, then you need to speak with your doctor about that. They either need to recommend you products to combat your sickness, whatever that may be, or you need to see about adjusting your dosage and see how that may work, titrating up slower or staying at a certain dosage longer, because you should be normally functioning after being on the medication for an extended period of time. If you are first starting out, it's very understandable that your body may not be used to this medication at all. And it's very understandable that you may be scared of having side effects. But should you stop the medication? No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't stop the medication to indulge in a bunch of food, to indulge in a lot of alcohol. For what? What's the purpose of that? This is now your new lifestyle. Like, this is how you're going to be successful in maintaining your weight, not just losing, but maintaining. I would say that it's a slippery slope. You know, once you start with a lot of indulgences at very high quantities, your body is like, oh, I miss this. And then food manufacturers, they put stuff in this food that makes you want it more and more and more. So the more you have it, the more you want it, the more you actually eat it. And it's a slippery slope. I'm telling you, it's so very hard. So you have to realize that food is not what a vacation is made of. Like, it's not the end all be all. Yes, I wanted to indulge in what the city had to offer as far as food goes. But did I want to stuff myself and engorge and feel overstuffed and overfull? No, I did not. I had no desire whatsoever to do that. I had no desire to just have that overfull feeling and just go to sleep with just a full belly and just, no, I did not. I wanted to be active. I wanted to be out and about. I wanted to do things. That's what I was more concerned with, not just stuff in my face. But of course, yes, I did want to try different types of foods and indulge and taste and see and do all of that, of course. But it wasn't the main thing that was on my mind. So I suggest that if you're scared of side effects while traveling or anything of that nature, I would definitely speak with your doctor about your options. And honestly, stopping the medication should be a very, very last result, because once you start back up, you don't know how it's going to affect you. Because it's kind of weird, honestly, how it affects so many people so differently at different dosages, and so many people so differently when they stop and restart. So that is something to definitely think about. Now, let's talk about weight loss progress. We're going to talk about it. There ain't no weight loss progress, first of all. Spoiler alert. We already knew this. So let's talk about weight gain. I have no problems with gaining weight. I think it's very realistic to go into a weight loss journey knowing that you are going to, at some point in time, gain weight. You just have to prepare yourself for that, because if you are not prepared for the inevitable and being realistic about it, you're setting yourself up for unrealistic expectations. And you're setting yourself up for pain, for heartbreak, for sadness, and possibly getting very distraught and just ending the journey because it didn't go the way that you expected it to go. And believe me, if I would have quit after gaining weight or not seeing results or this or that, I would have gave up a long time ago. I wouldn't have had the success I would have had. It takes a lot of consistency, and it takes a lot of getting tough skin about what you see on the scale. So let's talk about what I see on the scale now. So the last time we were together and we talked about my weight loss progress, I was 203. So almost under 200 pounds. And I've been on this vacation. I've been indulging. And I am now up to 209.6. And that is for a total weight gain of 6.6 pounds. I have not saw numbers like this since, let me see, early December. So it's like almost like a month of progress. Bloop, 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 going down the drain. But I'm not looking at it like that, honestly. I'm looking at it like most of this is like from what I've eaten, from like salt, from like sugary foods, from like just honestly not caring, not like counting calories, not being mindful of what I eat, not drinking a lot of water, not eating a lot of vegetables, not doing what I normally do. When you eat out, you can't control what's in that food. So I don't know what they put in there. I don't know what kind of oils and butters and how much salt and all of that stuff they put in there. I'm assuming a lot because it was good. But you can't control it. So it just is what it is. And I'm not like stressing over it at all. The next progress video that you see from me, it will be less than a week of progress, which is fine. So I think it'll be a good kind of learning experience for people just to see what goes on in less than a week, because my weight is always up and down. And I know in a couple of days, once I get back in my good routine, that I I, I know I'm gonna get down at least 2 pounds in these next couple of days. And then in about another week or so, it'll be another 2 pounds. And then, by let's say the end of January, I will definitely be under 203. I'm shooting for by the end of January, I want it to be under 200. But being realistic with this little setback of all this weight gain, I'd say I'll be like 201 at the end of January. But we will see, okay? We'll see how everything goes. I am hoping for the best. You guys know I could not leave here without giving a positive word. And this week's positive word comes from Ruby Carr. Never feel guilty for starting again. It's your chance to rebuild your life that way you want it all along. And I totally agree with this, especially after all of this doggone weight gain. Like, I don't feel guilty at all. Like, I don't feel bad. I don't feel sad. I don't feel defeated. I knew I was going to gain weight. I went into it with that in my mind. I didn't know how much I was going to gain. I'm not even caring about it because the scale is so tricky. Like, we don't know what's going on. We don't know what it's picking up. We don't know how much food is left in my stomach, how much water is left there. Going to the bathroom. We don't know what's going on with me and my weight gain. Of course, I did indulge and I ate more than what I usually do. And I ate more refined carbs and refined sugars than I usually do. I didn't count any calories. There's nothing in my Fitness Pal at all. And I don't feel guilty about it. I don't feel bad about it at all. What I feel is I feel the urge to begin again, and I feel the urge to start again. I feel very motivated to finish out the month of January on a good note. I feel like it was good for me to just relax and spend time with my loved one and just do some things for me and myself that didn't revolve around weight loss. So sometimes you just have to give yourself a break, a chance to start again, rebuild something, start from scratch, whatever you need to do to just relax, rest, recharge. Because once you have that little rest period, then you can tell yourself, you know what? I'm about to go into overdrive and I'm about to do it. So right now I feel very, very excited and just ready to get back into the swing of things, honestly. I hope you guys can also get back into the swing of things if you're on a weight loss journey or just in life in general. Because sometimes we get knocked down for whatever reason, and sometimes we feel like, dang, I don't know how I'm going to overcome these challenges, how I'm going to start again. Like, life gets tough and life gets hard, and we just have to think to ourselves, like, I can't give up because I got goals. I got things that I want to do. I have things that I want to accomplish. And nothing wrong ever is wrong with starting over. So I hope you guys liked that positive word. If you did, make sure you like this video. If you found anything helpful in this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Continue watching my videos, y'all. And thank you so much for everybody that is continuously watching my videos, is here for me. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you can continue seeing my videos pop up in your news feed, and you'll click on it and you'll watch it. And also, you guys, make sure you continue to spread kindness in a world full of hate. I will see you on the next time. Bye-bye.